Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa sallam. So this is not going to be a fancy video. This is not something I do on my channel mostly. And this is just a side thing I'm doing. I think it can be beneficial for people. And inshallah, the intention is to share some ideas and strategy and see if it can help others. And, if it benefits you, make dua and spend more in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, so as I said, it's going to be a long video. You can pause it, you can grab different snippets and different things. And then I'm not going to go into the basics. This is more about strategy and tactics. For any detailed features, you can look up tutorials on 3commas. And if you're not into blockchain or crypto investing, then you can find other tutorials. There's a lot of stuff. I will put a link. I'm not going to give you my link for 3commas if you want to purchase it. Yes, I will get some profit if you purchase it, but I don't think I have a good deal. There's another guy out there. He had a pretty good deal that I used. So I'll just put his link so you can, yes, he's going to get benefit, but you're also going to get a good deal instead of me giving you my link. Okay, so having said that, okay, if you are new into blockchain or if you haven't done it, and if you're going to take fatwa from me or any other YouTuber about if blockchain is halal or not, or crypto is halal or not, then I don't think you're doing yourself any good. So you should talk to people that you should have a methodology of finding rulings, Islamic rulings about contemporary issues, and you should go to the people that you trust in that field, and you trust their taqwa, their fearing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then you make a decision on that. And don't worry if you leave something for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah will replace it with better. So if you don't feel comfortable, don't get into it. Obviously, blockchain is risky, and the usual disclaimers apply. I'm not a financial advisor and all that sort of stuff. So use your own brains and use your own due diligence, inshallah. Okay, so now I just want to show you some things that can hopefully save you time and hopefully make you more money, inshallah, by using some bots and some smart trades. So once you're on this platform, 3commas, I'm sure there are others like that as well. So they have this concept of smart trade. I will show you smart trade and what I do with it, and then I'll show you a bit about the bots. And then you can take it from there. If you have any comments on my strategy or improvements or any flaws that you can see, let me know. I'd love to hear as well. So if I go on a smart trade here, okay, so there are basically, let me show you quickly. Okay, so you scroll down and all the yeah, so these are my active smart trades, right? So I'll show you my strategy first, and then I'll briefly touch upon how do you actually create them. And as I said, you can pause the video if you like any strategy. You can look it up on 3commas tutorial, and you'll get a good understanding of how to do it. So this is my strategy. This is called smart cover. Okay, smart cover. And here, what you do is the idea is, look, if you think the coin of a price has really reached a high. So right now, for example, Cardano is pretty high, right? So now what can I do? I mean, I don't want to sell it because it has a potential of going up, right? So how can I make profit from this market condition? So I put a smart trade and I say, hey, you know what? I want to do a smart cover, which means I will sell it. Okay. And then I will buy it back when it drops a bit. Now, what's your appetite? It depends on you. You can buy it back at 1% profit, 2%, 3%, 5%, whatever you want. You can get it all in one chunk, or you can break it down. So here, as you can see, what I've done is I said, okay, you know what? I want to sell about 860 Cardanas, right? And then, I would sell it at 1.47, as you can see here, 1.47. And I want to buy it back in 4 stages, right? So you divide 840, it divided obviously. So each is 215. Okay, so I say, okay, I want to buy 215 at 3%, 4%, 5%, 6%, or something like that. I'll show it to you how I did it. And then, so as you can see, it created this order. And so far it has fulfilled 2 orders, and 2 orders are remaining. So it might take a day or 2, but eventually when this all ends up, I will end up with same amount of Cardanas that I sold, and I will end up with some extra cash. So far, as you can see here, that I have already ended up with around $32 extra cash, which is around 2.5%. And if these two goals as well over the time, like a day or two, then I will basically end up with more profit. If you don't want to do that, I could have technically said that, hey, you know what? Let's not be greedy. Let me just buy everything back at 3% profit. So I hope that makes sense, right? So as you can see, I sold at 1.47, then I bought at 1.44, 25% of it. Then I bought at 1.42, and I'm hoping to get some more at 1.40 and 1.38. If it doesn't work, I can obviously cancel it as well. So if I go in edit, so I can show you how do I place that. So this is strategy number one. Okay. As I said, you'll have to, I'm not making a fancy video, so I'm not going to put a slide. Okay. I'm talking about a smart cell and yes, sorry, this is smart cover, right? So as you can see here, this is a smart cover and you click on it, it will actually explain what does that mean. So when I was originally placing this order, I said, hey, sell 860, make it a limit order, make it at 1.47 for whatever, based on the market price. They also give you trailing sell and trailing buys. If you're not familiar with it, just look it up, 3commas trailing, and it will explain that concept to you. As I said, I'm not going into the details of the technical things. Maybe I don't think there is a need to. What does not exist is maybe strategy. So I just wanted to share with you my strategy. And then I said, okay, take profit at 1.44, buy them back, right? 25%, 25%, 25%, 25%. And you also have a feature called set stop loss. I don't use it. I'm not too fan of it. You can look it up what it means. Stop loss. Okay. So yeah, so that's one strategy. Okay. The other thing that I can do now, for example, today, like, obviously Ethereum has reached its all-time high. So what I've done is I've basically placed some orders. I don't have to sit in front of the computer. It will basically buy it back, when those prices reach. So, it's totally up to you. For example, let me show you my Ethereum orders. So this thing, what it does is it's called a smart trade. So you decide on a price that you want to buy. Again, you can do a trailing buy, which means that it will keep following the price. If it's dropping, and then it will lock it as it starts seeing for it to start going up, it will buy it for you. And then you can also say, hey, you know what? I want to exit this position at certain profit levels. So let me show it to you. So for example, so this one again, right here, this is a smart sell, right? Which I already explained. I sold it at $24.99 and I'm saying, okay, I want to buy it back at $24.37, $23.99, $23.74, $23.49. Okay. Now this one is more of a proper smart trade. So the first one I talked about is smart cover. This is a smart trade. So let me show you what it means. So right now I'm saying, okay, this is a conditional one. When the market price reaches 2110, then I want you to buy Ethereum worth $400. And what you do with that is then you wait and then you sell this at these profits. Okay. So this is something I'm saying, okay, whenever market price reaches X amount, buy it and then, get me a certain amount of profits and exit. So let me show you how I created it. Right. So this is how it looks like in details. If I go on edit, so you can look it up how to create a smart trade. It has good tutorials online. Okay. All right. So as you can see here, I'm saying, yeah, so here, as you can see here, right? So I'm saying, I want at $400. And yeah, so this order is for $400, okay? And I'm saying conditional, which means that when the price reaches 2110, right now, as you can see, the price is 24.25, right? So I'm saying whenever it reaches that, it will most likely at some point, then do a trailing. No, actually, I'm doing a conditional limit order. You can do a trailing buy order as well. Look at what trailing buy means. It will explain it to you. Okay, so I'm saying buy $400 worth of it, and then take profits, right? So sell 25% of what I bought, sell it at 24.26, then 25.32, 26.37, 27.43. Right? So you don't have to worry about it. We'll just do a full cycle for you, right? So you can create deals like these, which is what it calls smart trade. All right. Let me quickly show you some history of what I've been able to successfully do with a smart trade. If it's too much, feel free to pause and come back to the video, okay? Because after that, I'm also going to be talking about bots, so it's going to be a long video, not investing time in editing. All right, so here is an example, right? XRP. Oh, by the way, if I mentioned about the halal stuff, so if you do different coins, look them up as well, right? If Bitcoin is halal or Ethereum is halal, does not mean Dogecoin or crypto or blah coin is halal, right? So look it up. All right, so here again, this was an example of smart sell, right? So I sold at 1.74, then I bought it at 1.62, 1.62, 1.57. Right? So as you can see, that ended up buying everything back and also ended up with $70 of extra profit, alhamdulillah. Okay. Sometime it can fail because you might place a lot of trades and you don't have funds for it. So it's good, it just fails, which is fine for me. Okay, so these are smart trades. Okay, now let me show you. By the way, let me quickly show you something else. So there are 4 types of smart trade. Okay. Okay, so there are 4, actually, right here. Okay, so you have basically a smart trade, right? So that's the concept where you say, okay, what price you want to buy and what kind of profits you want to take. And again, you can do stop loss if you want. Then I also talked to you about smart sell. So I've also explained to you smart sell. So I explained to you a smart cover, right? A smart sell and a smart buy is kind of like smart trade, but in this scenario, you already have coins, right? Maybe you already have coins that you want to sell. So you can put a price that, this is how much I bought it at, or roughly, and I want you to take profit. So I don't want you to buy these coins. I already have them, but I just want you to. So for example, I have, 671, Cordanas, right? So I can tell it that, look, maybe I bought it at 1.32, whatever, right? And I can say, hey, you know what? I just want you to take profits, as you can see here, right? So I can split target, and I can say, sell 25% of 25% of these at 10% profit. So it added that, and then sell another 25% at 11%, right? So this is something you can do. And smart buy is basically, I don't know why would someone use smart buy. Yes, I don't know about that, because smart sell, I can think of a benefit. I'm not sure why would someone use smart buy, because you can just use smart trade. Yeah, smart buy also seems to don't offer a lot of features that a smart trade offers. Okay, so now we will talk about bots, right? So again, we've talked about smart trade, different types of smart trade. Hopefully you can still consume more. If not, come back to the video. Let me just talk about the bots. There is a grid bot as well. You can look it up. I don't use grid bots so far. I use these DCA bots. So I have a couple of types of different bots, and I'll show you what I'm doing with those bots. All right. Okay, so as you can see, alhamdulillah, I just started like a few weeks ago, and I have made profits. How much profit do I have made? I don't know. It should show you, I think $1,000 or something just with the bots. Okay, so these are the type of bots I have. I have a short bot. Okay, so it just basically takes simple 1% profits. Let me explain you what a short bot is, and then I can share the links for my bots as well. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it in the description, or you can contact me. So this is how you create a short bot. So the concept of a short bot is similar to the smart sell, in which you sell and then you buy it back. So I'm saying, okay, so this is for link, okay, chain link. So this is what I'm saying. First of all, it's a short bot, meaning that I will sell something and I'll buy it back. Okay, so this is not the haram shorting, it's the legit, I'm just selling something and then buying it back. So it has a concept of safety order. I don't want to explain that. Just look it up if you want to. For now, let's ignore it. Okay. So I'm saying, okay, take $50 worth of link. Okay. And what I want you to do is, if the trading view signal for the last hour says strong sell, you can use other signals as well. So if you want to become more advanced, take a look at other signals. And if you have any tips, I'd like to know as well what signals work for you. By the way, all this you can also do with a paper account. So look up 3comma paper account, and it will just let you do it without actually losing or making money. So I'm saying, okay, now what I want you to do is sell $50 worth of link and then take profit of 1.1%. Okay, I'm not doing a stop loss. You can, I'm not. Safety order, as I said, I'm not explaining. You can look it up. And that's it. Now this bot keeps running. It keeps running and it keeps shorting and keeps buying them back. So let me kind of explain what that means. So this is only for 1%. If you want, you can do it for 3%, 5%, whatever you want. And you can play around with the trigger conditions as well. So as you can see that, yeah, it hasn't made me a lot of money, but I think it's also probably new. Oh, this is only for this one day. I don't know. Maybe the signal. Yeah. So as you can see there, here there are details here, right? So what it will say is like, hey, you know what? Okay, bot is turned on 11th April. And then, you know, basically I sold, you know, $50 worth of link, which was at a price of $32. Okay. So I sold that. And then it plays a take profit trade. So it said, hey, you know what? Now buy it back. Okay. So it bought it back and I ended up with 1.56 link. Okay. So I started with 1.54 and I ended up with 1.56 for same amount of US dollars. Now, the way you do it, let me just quickly show you one more thing. So now this profit, right? So in this trade, I made 1% profit. So the reason I made 1% profit is because I told it to make 1% profit, but now you have two options. At the end of the deal, you can end up with 1% extra cash, or you can end up with 1% extra coins. And the way you select it is here. So it says profit currency. If I select BUSD or whatever, then I would end up with, you know, extra dollars. But I said, you know, profit currency is the base, right? Which is the coin in this scenario. So this means that I will end up with 1% more coin. Okay. So that's a short bot. Okay. Let me show you a long bot, which is to buy and sell. Okay, so now so as you can see, I have different bots, right? So I have a lot of copies, right? So you can just copy for different coins that you care about. You could technically do what is called a composite bot, in which you can specify multiple coins together and just becomes like one bot that deals with the multiple coins. I'll show an example of that. But the subscription that I have, which is advanced, it only gives you one such bot. So that's why I just have one, which I'll just show you in a second. So these are all my different short bots, right? Link, Uni, LTC, ADA, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. All right. Okay, now this is my buy bots. Okay, so let me show you my buy bots. And so as you can see, I have two types of buy bot. One, I'm only investing around $250 and take 1% profit. There's another one in which I'm doing 15% profit and it's a trailing profit. Okay, I'll just show it to you. You can look up what trailing means. And here I'm investing $500. Okay. And so I guess that's fine. Then I will also show you where's my other bot? Yeah, I'm going to show you a bot which multiple coins, but I can only have one of those in this account subscription here. So here, as you can see, these are all the pairs that I actually currently trade in. And this is like, so here I'm saying I just want 3% profit and I'm investing around $500, right? So let me show you how that works. As you can see, this has, alhamdulillah, made me good profit over time. All right, so here, basically, I have all the pairs that I've selected in one go. Okay, this is called the composite bot. You can see here, it's not as simple as a composite because it's dealing with multiple coins in one go. And you can say, okay, how many deals can this bot have at one point? Look these descriptions up. These are small details and good to know about them, okay? So I'm saying that, okay, do a limit order if the trading view 4-hour signal is a strong buy. Okay, so it will make, and my target profit is 3.1%. And again, here I'm taking profit in base currency, which is the USD. And it's a long bot, right? So long bot means you buy and then you sell for profit. Short means you sell and then you buy back at a lower price. Okay, yeah, so that's about it actually. Is there anything else I want to show you? I guess that's it, right? So you can read up these fields. And now I'm going to show you a single bot, which is similar, right? Essentially, it's the same thing, but it's just like one pair. And here I'm just doing like 1%. Okay, same stuff. All right, let me quickly show you some history, alhamdulillah. Don't forget to say mashallah tabarakallah, right? Okay, let's see. So these are some of the deals that these bots have automatically closed, like while I'm just, why is this canceled? Oh, yeah, so this was a filter. Let me just show you all. Yes, alhamdulillah, with these bots, I've almost made $1,500, alhamdulillah. And it had done 388 deals over a period of like, I don't know, a few weeks. So as you can see here, that what it did was it essentially sold, LTC for 1.2% profit, which made, again, these are small wins, right? And I'm also investing small amounts of money in this. The downside of this, by the way, is obviously you may end up, something at a higher price and you need to be able to, digest it and or wait it or whatever, right? So that's just something you need to think about. So as you can see here, right? So these are different deals it has been doing, right? Buying Ethereum and then selling it for a profit. So let me quickly show you an example. The difference between this and a smart trade is smart trade you create once and then it just ends, right? This thing keeps running. So you can see that I bought like, 500 worth of Ethereum at a price of 25.13, and then I sold it at a price of 25.43. Yeah, so alhamdulillah. So I hope that was a bit helpful, inshallah, and may Allah accept it and make it a means of getting close to Him, right? Again, we could do trade, and we could also have the right intention and the right tawakkul and get rewarded for it. But at the same time, let's have a balance, right? For our Quran, our Salah, dhikr, and all that, and not be like 100% about this dunya and about the trades. Okay, until next time, assalamu alaikum, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum.